Welcome to today's edition of ISM's Quick Tips podcast series. I'm Barbara Beachley, Consultant and Director of Survey Research with Independent School Management. Thank you for joining me today as we discuss the difference between exit interviews, attrition surveys, and why you should do both. An exit interview is typically conducted by a school administrator or whichever school employee has the closest relationship with a family. They talk with the parents in person after they've declared their intention not to enroll their children for the next year. An attrition survey is an anonymous survey that's sent to all families who won't be returning the next year. Usually these are conducted electronically, and they may be conducted by the school or a third party. Exit interviews and attrition surveys serve different purposes. Exit interviews may provide some information about why families are leaving, but typically, families are more honest in an anonymous survey than when they're asked in person. So why conduct them? The first reason is that you may, in the course of your discussion, end up resolving an issue, and in some cases, the family may decide to stay. We sometimes hear from families that they weren't contacted by the school when they declared their intent to withdraw, and that if the school had acted like they cared, they may have stayed. The second reason, and probably the most important reason, is to make sure the family is leaving with a positive impression of the school. Even though a family decides that your school is not the best fit for their child for whatever reason, you want to make every effort to hear and understand their concerns, so they're more likely to speak well of your school out in the community. An attrition survey is anonymous, and so families are more apt to tell you more specifically why they're leaving. When asked directly, the most common response parents give schools for leaving is that they can't afford it. This is an easy answer to give because it's the most non-confrontational and doesn't blame the school. Our research has shown that value proposition, not the actual cost of attending, has the greatest impact on re-enrollment. Attrition surveys offer parents an opportunity to tell you honestly why they're leaving, which most commonly has to do with the quality of academics and teaching, the child's satisfaction and enthusiasm at the school, or for different opportunities available elsewhere. Exit interviews should be really open-ended conversations, allowing the family to tell you about their experience at your school, what was most valuable, what they would change, and why they're choosing to leave. In an attrition survey, on the other hand, you can allow families to rate a variety of aspects of your school, to obtain quantitative data, and also ask open-ended questions to inquire as to why they're leaving, why they're going, where they're going, and if there's anything the school could have done or said to change their decision. Even though parents may say cost is the primary reason for leaving, we find that when we dig deeper, other factors are significantly more important. Thank you for joining me today. For more information about this topic, visit isminc.com. Don't forget to check out our upcoming workshops and webinars, and stay connected to the latest from ISM by signing up for our free monthly newsletters.